And we live. Go ahead.
As we go through space in this rock we call Spaceship Earth, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are your entertainment for the night. Oh shit, it's on. My name's Hector. You can follow me at Kid One Afro too. No.
Yeah, yeah. There you
You
go.
can follow me at Gorilla underscore Smurf. And with me is also my co-pilot, man. Tim, where can they find you at?
Oh, kid one Afro two all day, all day.
Good shit. All right, man. So let's just fucking talk. How was your week, bro? I know today we've been struggling, man. How the fuck is everything going?
Week's been a struggle. It's been hard to gather you fools for the podcasting magic,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, it's been pretty chill. Haven't been doing anything too exciting. Just still been gaming, and longboarding. That's the life.
I think you should tell everybody about the struggle right now though with the computer with all that for that.
Uh,
So Tim almost broke his laptop right now. Tim almost
Having
just
a lot
like,
of technical issues,
oh man,
trying to do some magic. Since I'm not at the default setup spot. Since people canceled. So
damn.
you gotta mix it up. Work with what you got.
Oh man.
Step it up, son. Step it up. The show must
No,
go on.
no, but I actually know for I don't think I've heard you that mad probably ever. You're
Yeah,
just like
I know.
I can't. You're like I can't take this no more, man. Like I
No,
fucking
yeah.
hate computers.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's just so frustrating when things don't work, and they always work, and then when the one time I want them to work, they don't work. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense.
Tim was just like, I just want to use the camera. That's all I want to do. Is use the
Yeah,
camera.
that's all I
I'm
want to
not,
do.
I'm not trying to hack into the mainframe or anything. I just want to use my my camera.
The simple feature. I bought the MacBook Pro to be pro, and all of a sudden, they don't want to be pro. So I'm
Oh
like, oh my
man.
gosh. So.
Oh man. But anything else though, man? Anything
No,
crazy?
yeah. I can't think of anything going on. Like
How,
in general, it's been hilarious seeing a lot of stuff has been happening up here in Seattle. We got the president of China.
oh, dude, that
Yeah.
shit was fucked up everywhere. Like, did you have to deal with trafficking like at all and shit or?
I mean, I didn't have to deal with nothing, but it was so funny, like watching it on the news. Like I remember I was watching it like in the morning when he landed. And then they're like, oh, one of these days he's gonna come out that plane. Everybody's getting ready. You see, we got the mayor, we got the CEO of Africa, the CEO, whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, snaps,
We
one of
got
these
that
days.
Nigerian
I'm like,
prince.
well, this guy, how about the like? It took him like 20, 30 minutes. I was like we're rolling out the red carpet now. He's gonna come out eventually, one of these times. And I'm sitting there, and then they're like, "Oh, we're really confused now because the Chinese reporters are pointing the cameras at us, and we're pointing the cameras at them. So it's just really random." And I'm like, "Wow, this is so sloppy." But
Professionalism at his best, man.
yeah,
Professionalism at his best.
but no, I didn't have to worry. I went down to downtown for trying to get to start up on the podcast, earlier in the week.
Mm.
But and I saw the street that was closed. I was just trying to go to Bartels, which is like on the
Mm.
barrier of the street that was closed, for the president. And there was all these protesters right in front. So I was like, oh, that's weak. I can't even go to Bartels. But other than that, it was just mostly made in China police, standing outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Not but no, I didn't really go anywhere. I tried to stay as far away as I could from the street that was closed because they said they were searching people, and they're like, if you
Right.
go in there, they have to search your bag, everything, and I'm like, oh, forget that. Like they're even stopping bicyclists, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Damn.
yeah.
Fuck on that shit though. How's the longboarding going though?
Longboard has been going good. I've been having some off days, just trying to, just been busy with other stuff. But I mean, for most part, I'm just keeping it up. Still been doing pretty decent. I think going back and forth on this route, I'm getting a little better. It's the hardest part is trying to get that slowdown correct, but I'm getting pretty good at it. I need to definitely go out and start doing some more different routes other than my up and down the blocks. But
I got you. Did you finally go down a big ass hill though or no?
No, yeah, I haven't gone down a big ass hill yet. Like I
Oh
said, because
man.
I'm too worried I don't have the right slow down speed correct yet. I'm getting better at
Yeah,
it.
I got you. Yeah.
I met some random neighbors.
But
It's really funny doing it every day though. 'Cause, like keep doing it every day around the same time, and then the same neighbors look at me like I'm crazy. So that's always hilarious. And then and then I got all the dogs barking at me because they're like, "What the hell is that?" But other than that, it's been
Oh,
some neighbors are like, "Oh, it's cool to meet you," and I'm like, "Oh, at least I'm not a crazy black person." You know what I mean?
no, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good to be seen in the neighborhood, even if I'm doing something dumb. At least they know, like, if they call the police, they'll be like, "Oh, it's not that guy. He lives here." You know what I mean? That's all. That's all
Yeah.
I'm worried about. You know what I mean?
They'll be like, he does nothing but like ride his longboard. He means no trouble. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel you.
exactly. You know what I mean? So
Good
it's good,
shit.
good for people to. They're like, "Oh
Good,
man, you
good
ready for
thinking. Good thinking.
snowboarding?" And I was like, "I don't know if I'm ready for snowboarding. I can barely get this." They're like, "You're
Fuck
carving
that,
up and
man.
down the street," and I'm like, "I guess." But it's
Fuck
always good.
that. Go, you ready for snowboarding? They're trying to get you killed.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Well,
Going
was
way
funny
too
because the
fast and
first
shit.
time I saw them, they're like, "Oh, you're doing really good," and then my line was, "I'm just trying not to die." You know what I mean? I was like, and I thought
Yeah.
about it later, and I'm like, that was a really bad line to just say to some random neighbor. But
Oh man,
next
that's
time I
funny
saw
though.
them, it was a little bit more chill, and I was like, yeah, I just keep practicing every day, whatever. But yeah, it was funny. It's always great though.
Good shit, man. Good shit. So I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this fucking week just straight up came and went. Like it straight up felt like we just finished podcasting though, because I don't know. I just been kind of busy, man. Been just doing errands and shit, doing all types of shit, and
I
then
feel like
I don't
that's
know,
what
man.
we've all
Just
kind of felt like this week. We're like, oh my gosh, it's already the week next week. Dang,
yeah, yeah. Because
what do we
honestly,
do
I was like,
now?
fuck, already. I'm like, it's already Tuesday. I was like, what? When you told me that day, and I was like, shit. I'm like, I'm not even home. But yeah, man. Just oh, excuse me. I just been chilling, man. Just been doing stuff and whatnot, and that's really it. I don't think for real. I think I got nothing this week. Like for real.
Yeah,
Just
see, it's
that
been
shit.
enough of life problems. We don't got
I
no.
know that's what I'm saying. Got nothing today, right? Yeah. It's not. I guess sometimes it's nice to just have shit to say. You know what I mean? So yeah. Would you? Do you have anything else to say though, man, or anything
So,
random you got
I got
stopped?
some Seattle news, and then I got my regular news. Some other Seattle news. Did you hear today about that duck that crashed?
That's fucked up. Yeah, I seen
So
it.
yeah, so who
My
don't know,
my
we have these vehicles called Ride the Duck, and they're like these
yeah,
weird vehicles that go into water and then they drive on land, and they're like
yeah,
boat buses or whatever.
yeah,
One of them like randomly crashed into a regular bus, and it was this huge accident on this really narrow bridge, and four people died up here in Washington State. It's pretty crazy, and I already know that bridge is pretty sketchy, so
yeah.
I'm not surprised. Um, I heard some of the reports. They were saying that like one of the wheels like fell off the ride the deck. Like somebody was behind the ride the deck, and then they saw like a wheel or something get messed up, and then they saw how it happened a little bit.
Yeah, I was fucked up.
But it's a crazy
I
accident.
I was about to say, man, like for honesty, my prayers with the family, man, because that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Though, like unexpected like that. You know what I mean? Like out of nowhere and shit. And
But
I was reading that. Oh
go
no,
ahead.
go ahead. Yeah. Oh
Uh,
no,
you know,
because I was.
You see, I'm the master.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
no, that the people on the bus were Chinese foreign students, and
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, but I
was
was
it
like, oh
really an
fuck.
assassination plot and someone misplayed, and they were trying to go for this Chinese president the whole time. That's what it was.
That's fucked up.
I'm telling you.
I, maybe I don't know. I just, I mean, no, honestly, I read that shit and I was like, that's just fucked up, though. I seen like the like the scene and everything, like the picture that they released, and I was like, ooh, if like that shit got fucked up. And the
Yeah,
thing
like I
is too,
heard
though,
about
this,
it earlier today, and I was like,
yeah,
why are people freaking out? And then I saw it, and I was like, oh, that's why.
mm,
But the ride the duck vehicle is like a tank compared to that
that shit,
bus.
yeah, no, that shit was fine. They said like all, and like the only thing that was wrong with the thing was like the wheel was wrong. That was really it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it fucked up that bus though. And,
But
oh
that
man,
bus
that's
got tore up like a can of
yeah.
sardines, like open instantly.
No, yeah, that shit just busted. Like, yeah, that's what's fucked up about him too,
That's what's really
though.
crazy about it.
Yeah,
But craziness keeps on. And then the other Seattle news, most important Seattle news, they taught
right.
an otter how to use an asthma pump at the or at the
You
Seattle
stop
Aquarium.
lying at the aquarium. Down at the
Yeah,
aquarium.
yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. You know, the atmosphere. And I heard that stuff this week, and I was like, man, Seattle is cracking me
This
up.
this like for what? Like for itself or what?
A wheezing sea otter in Seattle has been diagnosed with asthma and is receiving a breathing boost from an inhaler. The Seattle Aquarium, U.S. state of Washington, said the sea otter Misaki started having trouble breathing when wildfires moved closer to the aquarium. A veteran diagnosed Misaki with asthma, having determined she was struggling to breathe by listening to her chest and taking her blood work. Now Misaki is learning to use an inhaler and responding well. 1 year old is the first sea otter to have asthma, the aquarium said, and is receiving the same medication given to humans. So, I just thought that was some
What the
hilariousness.
fuck?
You
Well,
gotta keep it
I'm
fun.
glad that yeah, I'm glad that the otter's doing good. What the fuck?
I mean, now we're gonna have
Oh
animals
man.
that have asthma attacks now, man. This is so bad.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? He's gonna be paying those medical bills forever though.
Oh yeah, man. That
It's like,
albuterol, man. That stuff is
isn't that
expensive.
fucked up though? An animal can get like help, but like we'd be like, nah, man, you don't got health insurance. I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? Fucking an otter got help. I know we can't help each other. Nah, whatever. You know what? But good shit though. I'm glad for the otter. He got help. Shit.
But no, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh man.
you're gonna have like a bear chasing you now, and he's gonna be spraying asthma pump. You're like, hold on, hold on, hold on.
It's gonna be like damn. Okay. All right. Let me get the salmon.
But yeah,
Fucking
that's just
good
some
shit.
local news I
Yeah.
have. I have my
Good
regular
shit.
news, but I
Yeah.
just
Go
thought
ahead,
that
bro.
was
Go
some
ahead.
hilarious local news.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead? Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Keep
so
going.
let's see here. So the new iPhone 6 is coming out, right?
Right. Success.
New iPhone 6s, whatever. Overhyped as
Plus.
always. Plus, shut the hell up. Extra large, super
Extra large. Extra styling. Omega
uh,
red. Watch. That's what's gonna happen. This is gonna keep adding shit
so
to it.
and then people are already waiting in line. I think it might be coming out, so it's probably coming out soon, whatever. Um, and it's so ridiculous that the fourth person in line in Australia is an iPad. So an iPad is waiting in line for the iPhone 6s. I want you to understand
Hey,
this.
why doesn't somebody just pick up the iPad and be like, "All right, got a free iPad"? Just like, I don't get it. I don't know,
Uh,
man. This is Australia.
the fourth person in line for a new iPhone 6s at Australian's flagship Sydney, Australia retail store isn't actually there in the flesh. On a novel stunt orchestrated by Lucy Kelly, who is having a telepresence robot hold her spot in what will inevitably turn into a long, long queue in the coming hours. The robot is also named Lucy, and if you look close, you'll see an atomic 212 embled into its base. Yes, this is a social experience. It's also meant to draw publicity, so that's pretty obvious. The robot is
Yeah.
hiding out beneath a special tent that is shielded from rain and is also apparently hooked into a charger to keep it running through the long wait.
Oh, okay, so it's just not an iPad. I thought it was just like a straight up like iPad lean up against the wall, and it's just like, oh no, you got my spot. Okay.
No, it's like an iPad on a pole. Um,
Yeah.
I wonder if I can hold on. I can't do video, but let's see if I can share the image. But anyways,
Yeah, I got you.
I'll come back to it. But yeah, and it's apparently hooked into a charger. So Lucy Kelly plans to complete the eventual iPhone purchase without ever being there in person. Well, physically present anyway. How might that work? You guess is as good as ours. Does this whole week of does this whole thing reek of privilege? Will Apple acknowledge Lucy's rolling iPad as a valid customer? There are many unknowns. So, like I said, in general, it's the dumbest shit I ever heard of in my life.
Yeah, I straight up, I really thought, man, for real, really thought it was
Let me
like an
try to share
iPad
this
leaning up
screen.
against the wall because I thought like someone could just come up and be like, I got a free iPad and a spot in the line. Awesome.
Doesn't make any sense. I
You
can
know,
share my screen, but
yeah.
I can't use the camera. I'm really hating this computer right now. But yeah, look at this. Look at this nonsense.
What? I'm surprised nobody has punched the shit out that screen yet. Like nobody's just been like, "Bow."
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
would jack that stuff so quick. I
It's
know
like,
she don't leave
what's?
that. Does she leave that there at night? Because if that's at night, it's over.
I
That's
was
all
about to
I'm
say, I
saying.
was like, you throw a hood over that like mask thing or that iPad and just take it with you. She's like, I'll throw a bag over it and be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
We're good. Like, I just don't. Oh, whatever. You know, the times they're changing, man. I don't know what the
It
fuck.
really changed it, man. What you know about that, man?
Uh,
I'm waiting in line for my iPad.
you know
Whipping the
how
iPad.
mad you would get though. You look over and then you'd be like, oh,
I would be.
like
I'd
they're
be
like
like, this
the
iPad cut me, really, really.
just, and it's like on those
I'm
like Segway wheels. Just zzz. Like I
I'm
hate
fifth
this
in
shit.
line because of this
I
fucking
hate this.
iPad. Are you serious?
Or
Like,
can you imagine that like they come out and they're like everybody, the last iPhone has been sold to that dude right there, and it's just one of those things. You're like, I'm gonna break this. I'm
no,
just
what you do is if you're a guy behind the in
yeah,
the line, you
yeah.
unplug it and you
Throw
let
some.
the battery die. And you're like, oh, I don't know what happened, but
He's
I'm on.
gone. He's gone. Just throw what's it called, some water on it. Be like, oh, see, you gotta go. You
Yeah,
can't
you
be
gotta
here.
act like you're
You gotta
drinking your
go.
coffee and then be like, oops, my bad. It's over.
Throw this whole pumpkin spice latte on it.
Let's see here.
Oh man.
You hate flying.
Yeah.
And flying's fine for me. But airplanes, they're always canceling for weird reasons, especially nowadays. They always canceling for some weird reasons instead of being delayed and randomness. So, it's always crazy. So um passengers who were scheduled to board a Delta flight from Baltimore to Atlanta thankfully avoided a potential in-flight run-in with us with a tarantula on Wednesday night. So there was a tarantula in this airplane, and everyone freaked out, and it like delayed the flight.
I thought this was
Um,
happening like in midair. I thought it was like snakes on a plane. I thought it was
so
like that
Delta
with tarantulas. I was like, oh shit.
Delta flight 1525 was scheduled to departure Baltimore Washington International Thurgood Marshall Airport at 7 p.m. But before passengers boarded, an employee spotted the spider in the cargo hold. Baggage handlers were unloading the MD-88 aircraft before turning the aircraft to departure to Atlanta, where it was spotted. There was a cargo shipment of insects that was breached, Delta spokesman Morgan Durant told CNN. The crew was notified, who subsequently made the decision to continue to another aircraft. The pilot told passengers in the terminal that they were unlikely there could be something else missing. We have to make the safe decision on that. Being bitten by a tarantula is not a good thing, the pilot said. So I just think that's some hilariousness. Delta says the spider was never in the cabin or seen by passengers or flight crew. The aircraft is in question remained out of service Thursday as it was cleared and searched. So they didn't even find this damn spider. So it's still out there. It's in someone's bag.
That's I was about to say, I'm like, did they check the bags? Because that spider's just chilling in someone's bag. Someone's like bags of Doritos in there. They're like, oh shit, it's gone. Where's it at?
Oh my gosh. Man,
That's
whoever
fucked up.
fucking brought a tarantula on the airplane is an asshole, first of all. Let's get that straight.
Like, okay, why the fuck are you bringing with you a big ass spider too, though? Like, what purpose does that spider bring with you? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, if it's your comfort animal, then
What
take
was
the
it?
bus.
Was he a scientist for Spider-Man?
He's like, shit. He's just looking around. He's like, did you see the fog? Oh man, that's funny though.
Oh shit, my chance is gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would freak the fuck out if I saw that shit on the airplane. I'm telling you.
The tarantula's name is Peter. He's like, Peter. Just like, what the fuck?
But
Oh man.
so that's all. So this is the most craziest. So we always went to the grocery store, right? They always got them free samples. Free samples are bomb. They can be bomb. It's always interesting. So police arrested a 24-year-old Derek Garbigi after they say he punched a 78-year-old Costco shopper in the face during an argument over Nutella waffle samples.
Over samples, you said though? Samples?
Well, first of all, Do you like Nutella? I don't really. I'm like Nutella's like whatever to me. I mean, it's bomb, I guess, but it's not like I don't go out
I
my
mean,
way for
it's good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't had it in a couple of years, but I remember there was
it.
a year where like that was my thing. Where I was like, you don't even know about this Nutella, and just like just smother on fucking
Yeah,
anything, really,
yeah.
anything,
I
any type of
remember.
bread. But
I remember people really
yeah,
hyped Nutella, and I was always like,
like honestly, this was my go-to thing, right? It was like a Nutella hot dog, pretty much, which was a slice of bread. You throw some Nutella on it. You grab a banana and throw that bitch on it like a hot dog, and then boom, fold it. Nutella hot dog and eat
classic.
that. Yeah, but that's really
Anyway,
it. Yeah.
so according to reports, the incident happened on Sunday when the elderly man walked over to a Nutella sample station. Before he was able to take one, Garabi got there first and snatched them off.
He's like, hell no.
So he said, "Hold on, let me get all these samples. Forget you."
He's like, I know he didn't just take all of them. I know, right?
Yeah,
Just a little mad.
exactly. So when the victim Sahak
Oh
Sakami
man.
told Garabi what he had wanted one of these that he wanted one of these samples and that he shouldn't have taken so many, Garabi responded by punching Saraki in the face so hard that the
Take
old
that with your
man
Nutella.
was taken to the hospital to treat a 1-inch cut and swelling over his left eye.
Okay, this isn't funny. My fault. This isn't funny. Some old dude
No,
got
this is
beat up
hilarious.
over
This is fucking
Nutella.
hilarious.
This
You know he didn't see that coming though. You know he had
that
no idea that
look,
was gonna happen.
look,
He was just like
he said,
he's like,
ooh,
yo, dog, yo,
Nutella.
why you gotta get all the samples though? My eye, my eye. You know, he was not expecting that.
The, no, honestly, what cracks me up the for real is just the fact that he was just like, oh man, he's like Nutella, I love these. And he just grabs like a shit ton. All of a sudden, he's like, I'm gonna, and that was it. That's all he heard.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was not ready for that at all. There's no way.
Oh man, poor
There's
fucking
no
guy,
way he was
dude.
ready for that. It's a shame that it had to come to this over a Nutella sample, said Burbank Police Sergeant. It's a tragic situation where someone in their 70s, almost 80-year-old, is faced with something like this. Police arrest Garabi and charge him with one count of elder abuse with a speculation allegation that he personally inflicted great bodily injury on someone older than 70. The last bit probably has Garabi wishing he kept his fist to himself, as he could serve 11 years in prison if convicted.
What the fuck though, man? I do I like Nutella, but not like that. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
Nutella is amazing. I'm gonna punch somebody in the face for that. What are you talking about? I
I
uppercut
just,
somebody over Nutella.
just straight up just fucking Sparta kick him in the chest. I'm good with it, man. I mean,
You see,
I've had it, I like it, but
when I first saw the line, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like this guy took all the samples and like the guy that was working was the guy who was like, "Why are you taking all the samples?"
and then he just kept.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is he trying to get me fired? I'm just hella mad.
Yeah.
I said one per person, damn it. Dude, that's just that sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, that just fucking sucks. But oh god, I don't know. And that's
Nutella is bomb, I guess.
dude, like not like that though. You know what I mean? Though, like there's a lot of. I don't know, man. I don't know. But
I
what's your
don't think
next
there's a
one?
single food I would punch somebody in the face over.
I would slap the shit out of somebody though if they ate my cheesecake. That's the only thing where I was like, I was saving that. I was saving that
I was
cheesecake.
saving that.
I was saving that. You see that? Do you taste the strawberry cheesecake in that shit, bitch? Sorry, my fault. I'm done. I'm done.
But yeah. So yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead. What's with you?
You know, fuck. Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Okay, boom, got it back. All right, dude. How many ways is there to get drugs into the country? There's a shit ton of ways, right? They've gotten through. Was it like just creative ass fucking ways, right, man? And I was reading this one fucking article. They caught up like 6 billion. I think I forgot how many like things worth of coke and shit under like laminated under fucking like pumpkin, like you know the boxes that pumpkins come in and shit. So right under that they would have like a
That's
flat
interesting.
little layer, right? Flat little layer. They would laminate that whole thing, and then they would just put like a nice little thing of coke down there, and then put that and pumpkins on top. So they caught up, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And so they're saying that like this is the eighth was it like it goes up on the list of like the eighth time that like they found the most amount of like coke and shit, and I was like, what? So they don't know who it
Well,
belongs to. They don't know where it's coming from or whatever. They
one of
just
my questions is, where the hell do pumpkins ship from?
well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And but like obviously they had to stop somewhere some shit. You know what I mean? Though somewhere to get all that coke. I don't know. But point being though, they're trying to figure it out now. They're trying to say like, holy fuck, this is a big thing. They found like they're
I mean, that's how you have a good Halloween, though. You know,
oh fucking right.
get some of
Fucking
that
right, dude.
coke and you straight.
Bro. Bro. But yeah, man, I thought it was just fucking crazy. That's really all they have on it though. There's really not much. They don't have like anything else because it's pretty much like fresh. So yeah, I just thought it was fucking crazy. Because imagine 6 billion though, man. What would you do with 6 billion though? Right off the back.
I pay my student loans, and then
Right,
I don't really
right
care what happens after that.
after that, you wouldn't.
I don't really care what happens after that.
I bet you honestly, I bet you would make like a road and then just be like, I'm a longboard hero all day
Yes,
on this
all
road
day.
that I made, this road that I paid
It's
for.
gonna be called Static Shock Road.
Exactly.
So stupid.
But here comes the man in black. Oh, I thought you were gonna join in, Tim.
I was
Oh,
trying to say, is this a
killing
transition?
me.
I was trying to figure out
Yes,
what was
killing
going
me.
on.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh man,
Oh,
Tim.
it's to remember.
Yeah. Well, anyways, man, remember a while back I was talking about how they were trying to do like another Men in Black movie. So,
Yeah.
all
I
right,
guess.
and yeah, okay. All right. I think
Oh no, I remember this one. Yep.
it was the one with like remember they said they're gonna do like a
21
Jump Street. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So that's one of the things from like the leaked files that they had or whatever from the Sony stuff, or whatever, right? So now they're talking about that they're trying to like maybe do a whole trilogy again with this next Men in Black, right? The only problem though is that they're saying that Will Smith isn't going to be in it, and they don't think that Tommy Lee Jones is going to come back either, though.
Well,
So it's going to be
first of
pretty much a
all, I
whole.
already know who they're gonna replace Will Smith with. My favorite actor,
Idris Elba.
Jaden Smith. That's what they always do.
Exactly.
They just put Jaden Smith in all the old Will Smith roles. That's all they do nowadays.
Like the new Fresh Prince is going to be Jaden Smith.
Yeah, they're gonna do everything with.
What's good?
He's gonna try to replace him with the same
I'm
guy.
trying to do. Well, one of these years is going to be the year of Jaden. You're about to be super, like, just extra mad every day. Just wake up salty. Be like, I can't stand to you.
I'm good.
But yeah, man. So they said that they're like they're putting into like they're putting it into like into like the move and stuff pretty much, and they're trying to like get everything going. They're saying they're like really involved in all this shit, and they don't have a release date for it yet, but that's what they want to do. They want to make a trilogy out of this new, like pretty much, I guess, a reboot maybe.
Well, personally, I think they need to quit with that series because they keep trying to add more to that series, and there's nothing left.
Yeah, but I mean, even the last one actually did pretty good though. The last,
I mean, it was a 3 out of 5 movie though. It wasn't as good as the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, so like, would you say like the first two are the best ones?
Yeah. I mean,
First two,
I like
right?
I like the guy who played the new Tommy Lee Jones dude. But yeah, that series is nothing without Will Smith too. That's another thing.
Or Tommy Lee Jones.
I mean, Tommy Lee Jones is important, but I mean that's really a Will Smith movie. That's why it's called Men in Black.
Yeah,
but
the thing is, like, Tommy Lee Jones brings in that like super dry though. You know what I mean? Though, like super dryness. He's just like, I don't like this. You know what I mean?
Anybody can play a super dry white person. That's all I'm saying.
Not like Tommy Lee Jones though. He got that super dryness. He got that super like just old man bitterness in him though. Kind of like what's his name? Clint Eastwood.
Exactly. There you go. Replacement.
Clint Eastwood, man. He coughs and he might die. Like, come on, man. Just come on, man.
No, but yeah, you know what they need to do. I mean, they're already. So if we're gonna just reprint Will Smith movies, they need to make a new Wild Wild West 2.
Why don't they just make a sequel to that?
Yeah, I don't know why don't they do that. Why are they wasting time with the old series that they put like? There's like 5. Yeah, there's like 5, Men in Black series episodes.
Well, I mean, I think the only reason they don't do like another Wild Wild West one is just because like I think that one did pretty bad and stuff. Which yeah, but anyways though, man, the next one. Let's go back, man. Nostalgia. Let's go back to what the 90s and shit, right? So we got those. Actually, you know what's crazy, man? A lot of the stuff that used to be big in the 90s is kind of coming back, like style wise.
Yep.
like those choker necklaces. You know what I'm talking about? Like those things are coming back.
Do you know
I'm
how
expecting.
weird that feels for you to say 90s? Like that's an era. Like,
I know, dude. I
like
know, man. But we're getting up there, dude.
I know I can't believe we're getting that old, but that still feels so weird to me that 90s is an era. Like that doesn't even feel like an era to me. That feels like when I
It
was
was just like last week, pretty much.
yeah.
But anyways, point being though, man, there's a lot of stuff coming back, and Nickelodeon put out that I think it said on Teen Nick, I think they said there's a thing called the Splat, and pretty much what they're gonna do, I think it's from 9 p.m. I think all the way to 6 a.m. or 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I think it's pretty much they're gonna throw all the old school throwbacks like the
I think
Rugrats,
they've
Hey
already been
Arnold.
doing something like this. They've already been like I've watched it before.
But check this out though. They're gonna go so old school that they're even gonna throw like old school ads in there too. Like
Oh
you know what I'm
man.
talking about? Like so
There
like pretty
was
much you'd be like they're gonna be like, oh, watch out for PlayStation, you know, so shit like that.
Yeah,
So you're
I
gonna
was
see stuff
watching
like that or
their original like they were showing like the original game show on
yeah,
Nickelodeon back when they used to like slime people and stuff.
yeah.
And it was crazy because like they were showing like you know the prizes were so weak looking, but that was like
But everybody was
yeah
going super hyped, like it's a
yeah
bicycle. Everybody's like, shit, a
exactly
bicycle.
exactly that's what was cracking me up. I
Oh
was
man.
like, oh my gosh, it's so funny.
Dude, like now they're like, you get an iPad, you get the new Samsung Galaxy S Plus Edge. Or they're like, oh
Yeah yeah
shit, like
yeah.
these kids, they're 7. What the fuck they gonna do with all? But yeah, man. But yeah, so they're gonna do all that, man, and they're gonna pretty much run it through. Hold on, let me check because I kind of forgot that part. Um,
So new commercials, that's kind of cool. I
yeah, like
mean,
the
just
old school, yeah,
new
the old
old
school
school.
commercial, yeah.
I don't know why though. Like, what is that marketing? But okay.
It's just pretty much like a nostalgia thing. Okay, here we go. It launches on October 5th, and pretty much like from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You live the
And I'm
90s.
pretty sure they're already doing something right now. Like it's pretty close.
Yeah, yeah, they do throw some shit on like every once in a while and stuff, but I guess this it's just gonna be like a straight up like blog kind of thing, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I'm down, man. I'm down to watch a couple old shit. Mm. But excuse me, my fault. Getting all fucking cotton mouth and shit. Anyways, you have anything else though? Is that it's all articles and stuff? Anything extra?
Nah, I'm
No,
straight.
I'm
I
good
guess
too,
next time.
man. Yeah, I'll say next thing up is fucking entertainment. What you been watching, man?
What's gonna call it? Let's see here. So I don't really. I mean, so I'm playing this one game. I played this one game the other day.
Mm,
It's called the Deer God. I was
nice.
really tired, and it was a random free Xbox game, and it's a really strange game. It's a really, really,
Gotcha.
really strange game. It's 2D graphics, platformer style. You know, you just go left to right or whatever. So like Super Mario style,
Mm,
and you play as a deer,
nice.
and you like jump. I don't even understand the point of it. It was a great game to play when you were about to go to sleep
Mm.
because so it feels like Minecraft combined with Child of Light because like the graphics kind of look cool, but then it's so much it's
You're
so
like, but they're not.
pixelated, it's
Yeah,
killing me. And then
yeah, I got you.
the music kind of is pretty chill too. So it's a pretty chill game to play when you just like don't want to think and you just want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Um, it was a really interesting game. It's on the Xbox One. It's free right now. And yeah, it's called Deer God. It was really weird. Like I started a game up, and then like you see a hunter, and the hunter's about to shoot this deer, and then all of a sudden like he gets jumped by wolves, and then all of a sudden the deer god says, "Oh, we're gonna reborn you as a deer." And that's how
What
the
the
game
fuck?
starts. And
What
I
the
was like,
fuck?
it's a really trippy ass game.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Like it's so sloppy, but then it's so addicting and sloppy at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. I mean, I only put I put like an hour and a half into it, just because I was trying to go sleep and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Good
But
shit, man.
yeah, I just keep going forward and forward and forward. The level never ended. It's really strange. Like then you get like magical power. Like I started shooting fireball. I feel like I was shooting like a spear bomb or something. I don't know. It was really weird. The game was killing me. It was really sloppy and
But
interesting at the same time.
what would you rate it though?
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. Good shit, though. That's not
Nothing
bad.
amazing, but if you're hella bored, check it out. And other than that, I caught up on Fear the Walking Dead. You catch up on that?
Good shit. No, man. I've been fucking up, dude. I missed that. I missed the Empire season
Yeah,
premiere.
Empire. I need to catch up on that
Kill me.
too.
Kill me. But yeah,
But fear catching up on that. I was like because even I was I'm still semi
yeah.
iffy on the show, but coming back to it, I was like, oh man, this show is
All
good.
right.
Like,
But with all honesty though, man, is it picking up now? Is it picking up?
I mean, it's the same. And I mean, nothing too crazy's happened, but it's getting a little
Are they
interesting
still
again.
like I don't believe in zombies. Are they still doing that shit, or is it finally like bad enough where they're like, oh shit, no, something's going
Well, you
on?
see, I mean, the problem with everyone has with this is like they're watching it and when they're thinking like, man, these people are so stupid, which I totally agree with too.
Yeah,
But but the thing is, this is the first time like we know more information than the people on the screen.
yeah, true.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's weird because you're like, I know what's about to go happen, and that sounds like a horrible idea, but then you can't do nothing. So so that's what's so funny watching it because you're like, you guys are making all these mistakes, but then it's like you have no idea. But you need to catch up. Probably one of my favorite characters right now is the barber, because the barber is like, he's like, you guys are super privileged, but I came from the ghetto and I know what's real. You know what I
I'm already in. I think I want to see this. I want to.
mean?
He's just giving everybody fucking attitude and shit. I'm down.
Yeah. Like
Yes,
he's the pimp in the show.
oh, okay, cool.
So and he's Hispanic, so there you
Uh,
go.
good shit. Good shit.
But other than that, that's all I've been watching. I need to catch up on Empire, and I just got Metal Gear in today, so I'm about to hop on that and
Oh,
see
fuck
what's up
yeah.
with the new Metal Gear. But those are to be determined.
Gotcha.
I give Fear 4 out of 5 right now, probably.
That's not bad though. Shit.
It's pretty solid still. It's just a different
Uh,
take compared to regular Walking Dead. It would be dope with if we see them meet up with Rick's crew though.
I that would be fucking dope, but I feel like they're so far ahead that I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I mean though? Like I don't think like pretty much what I feel is gonna happen is the Walking Dead's gonna finish, and then the Walking Dead's gonna keep going, and then they're gonna have like a flashback or something, or like you know what I'm talking about, like somewhere where they finally meet up, and then Rick and all them are about to come back for that role. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel that's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen and shit. But yeah, anyways, my fault. You got anything else though? Nothing else?
No, yeah, that's everything else I can think of right now.
So I forgot I did watch something kind of new. I did start watching Doctor Who.
Oh, yep.
So someone like I have a friend, man. He's all into it and shit, and he keeps telling me, he's like, dude, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. So I started watching it. I'm only like 5 episodes in though, because you gotta remember these are like what 40-minute long episodes and
Hmm.
shit.
Hmm.
So you watch three, you just knocked out 3 hours. You know what I mean
Hmm.
though? So I watch one at a time. I take my time and stuff too. There's a shit ton, so I'm like, whatever. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
interesting show.
yeah, it's
It's
not bad.
like you can see why people won't like it because it's super duper duper sci-fi.
Yeah,
But
and that's
then it goes to normal. It's a
yeah.
mixture. It's interesting because you like.
See, and that's the thing. I wasn't expecting it to be about aliens. I honestly, my last thing was I was not expecting that shit to be alien stuff or anything like that.
Well,
I
you
thought
see it, you think it's gonna be like Stargate or something like corny.
I thought it was gonna be time
Yeah,
traveling stuff. Honestly,
yeah.
that's what I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was. It was time traveling shit. That's really what I thought. And what cracked
I
me
mean,
up
it's a little
was
bit of all that, really.
yeah, exactly, exactly. But what cracked me up though was when he explains, he's like, "Why is it a blue box?" He's like, "It's a disguise," and they just leave it at that. And they haven't explained not one bit anything else. And I'm like, that's kind of funny because they're trying to keep shit simple. They're like, that's it. What are you gonna do with it? You know what I mean? Though, so I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool.
I mean, Doctor Who in general can get really confusing, and especially when you get down the line in episodes, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
that means back in episode like
yeah.
3,
That's
did this
what my
thing,"
fucking
and I
friend
was
was
like,
saying though.
"Oh."
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
it's really weird. You can go deep into it or you can be like whatever. My
yeah.
favorite thing is just to see like the thing I like about the show is you get to see like what if life was so ridiculous like this, and how would we react? And you're like, oh, that's exactly how we would react.
Tim, you
You know?
know damn well if me and you had that, we'd be like trying to go get some money. Yup. Trying to get some meat afterwards. Yup. And then that would be it. Like,
No, I'm not talking about if we could time travel. What I'm saying is like the different dimensions and shit that the
yeah,
positions they put them in.
yeah, yeah,
The civilizations they get to. It's really interesting to see how like oh, so in this world, it's like normal to be a crackhead. Okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's really interesting.
Oh man, can you imagine if you seen
Yeah,
like the crackhead version of you and me?
yeah, exactly.
And they're just all scratching. They're like, come on, man, you know I'm good for it. Like, oh, we gotta get out of here.
It's just nonstop dimension jumping. That's what that show is,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. But honestly, man, so far I didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't know why, but I just thought I was I'm probably not
This
gonna
is a lot
like
of
it.
people. Everybody's like, this show sounds so corny. Even I was
it
like, this show sounds so corny.
well, and the thing
If you
was
look
like,
at the toys and stuff, you're
yeah.
like, what the fuck is this show?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. Like my thing was, so many people are liking it. I got a feeling I'm not gonna like it just because I'm like just like I feel like
Yeah.
other people are liking it because a whole bunch of people are, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so I
The
like started watching. And I
normal,
was like,
the
yeah, you know
normal
what I mean.
hype TV show peer pressure.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Though like everybody's
Yeah.
gonna hop on the bandwagon and shit. And I watched it. It's not bad. Um, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 as of right now though, because I still haven't really
Yeah.
finished up a whole bunch of episodes. I don't know much of like what's going on and shit. So a 4 out of 5 as of right now, shit. It might change. I don't know. But what he did tell me was he tried watching the old school one, like the black and white one, and he's like, that shit's boring, man. He's like,
Everyone says that's
honestly,
garbage. Yeah. Everyone
he's like,
says
it's like it's so boring, dude. He's like, you don't have to watch that. He's like, just watch from like when they restarted it all over again.
just watch from Netflix. Whatever
Yeah,
Netflix is on, that's what
exactly,
everybody does.
exactly. But
Yeah.
I think it was that, and shit, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's
I mean, in general, like if you look at the merchandise for Doctor Who, you're like, what the fuck is like that's what really killed it for me because I was like, what the fuck is Doctor Who? What the fuck is Doctor Who? And then
yeah.
merchandise started coming out, and then I was like, this shit looks so whack. People like this show, like you know what I mean?
Dude, all I really know about like pretty much Doctor Who was there's a guy named the Doctor, the blue thing, the blue box is called the TARDIS, and there's a weird robot called the Dalek or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I saw that
That's
robot and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done.
yeah, so I was like, that's it though. From there on out, I have no fucking clue what the fuck's going on. I'm like, yeah, but yeah. But
But yeah, I mean, it gets interesting. You know, it's also like you can just keep you can sit there for like a whole day and watch that shit
mhm.
and not even know what the fuck you watch. But it's just like really good background magic. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah, I
I
feel
mean?
you.
Because I think I booked it through the season, but like it's like every episode's basically the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
you
feel
know,
you.
so it's always interesting. But there is a overarching plot eventually, but it's always confusing. You never really understand it. So but it's always interesting. But my favorite, probably my favorite thing from Doctor Who is there's these creatures that have that turn into statues.
Oh, the Weeping Angels or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
those guys are the sickest.
I heard that shit though. That's the only reason I want to see that because
That's the
I
only
seen
thing. That's where that's super sick that I
yeah,
always will never forget from that show. Is like
yeah.
when like
Like
that concept of that villain. I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds so fucking scary.
like no, straight up. I think I've seen pictures of it and I had no idea
Yeah,
where that was. And then
yeah,
my friend was telling me, he's like, "Oh, it's from Doctor Who." I'm like, "Yep, I'm gonna have to watch it because I want to see what the fuck like
yeah.
why they're so big." You know what I mean?
My
Though,
favorite
but
thing.
yeah,
I mean, in general, it's always tight to see everything, but like those guys, I was like, oh shit, these guys are crazy.
yeah, I
Yeah,
feel you.
it's really random, and it's this super duper sci-fi. But some people who aren't into, I don't know. I haven't tested it on people who aren't into sci-fi to see if they can stand it. So I don't know, but it's an interesting show. But
I
yeah,
got you.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it
Is
up.
that it? Yeah, man, that's it, right? You get nothing else?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of this journey and our ship starts to land. Oh fuck. Remember, I'm your captain. You can follow me at gorilla_smurf. Tim, where can they follow you at?
You can find me at Kid1Afro2.
And we just rolled the shit out this shit. Follow us on Twitter at itsnuffa. You can follow us to go to our Facebook page. We got this little YouTube thing too if you want. And also you could was it where are we at, Tim? Was it Podbean? My fault. I'm still like on the Podomatic and we haven't used
Or
that shit
it's
in years.
itsnuffa.net.
Or it's nuffa.net. Or you can also call Ben Nuffa. No, you can call her a hotline at what was it? 1-800 BE-NUFFA. Am I right?
I'm pretty sure it's not 1-800. It's
I'm pretty sure it's one and 3 sevens.
it's 971B-NUFFA.
And if you hide and bothered, call us. No, I was kidding. But yeah, man, everybody. Till next time, man. Everybody, goodbye. Have a good night. Right, Tim?
Peace.